welcome to a new video. How are you doing? Thank you so much for clicking in. If this is your first time meeting me, my name is Mecca. This is Mecca's Healing Journey, where I share my journey from healing from fibromyalgia, chronic fatigue and pain, and also eczema and sleeplessness in so many other things. One major thing I did was obviously growing my own food, trying to grow my own food. So this is all about my fruit tree. Now, fruit trees, depending on the sort of fruit you're growing, can take a whole long while to grow. Now, this particular tree here is a pear tree. This is the first time we're having fruits on it. And today I witnessed, oopsie, a damage. Obviously, this branch was not heavy enough, and so we had about 5 fruits in the branch and it fell off. I don't think it's quite ready, but we'll learn together how to know when your fruit is ready, and also how we can get to this point, obviously from bare root trees. The thing is, you can actually buy your fruit trees at different stages of growth. So you can buy a tree that's about 4 years old or 5 years old or younger. Mine were 1 year old bare root trees. So it was pretty much this length. When I bought it, it was pretty much this length of a stalk and roots. And I bought it in the winter of 2018. And this is 2023. So that is about 5 years. We actually moved to this house in 2019, so I planted it out in 2019 in March when we moved here. So that was like the winter from the previous year and into the spring. The first year there was no flowers at all. The second year, 2021, no flowers again. But I think I had pests. I think pear trees are a bit more prone to diseases. I had a few pests and the leaves all fell off the second year, which was a bit heartbreaking. The third year I had 2 flowers and nothing else. And the fourth year, which is pretty much, this is the 4th year of it growing in ground, I had pears. But then this is the first day we're going to taste it. I'm not sure what variety it is. I'll put a picture for you. It was an organic root stock. So when I bought them, I tried to go all organic. Let's see, basically, first taste. Now, this is looking a bit lighter. It's not as dark green as it was when it first started, producing or started growing. But I don't know if it's fully ripe yet because it's not come off easily. Oh no, it's not quite ripe. Now look at this. The seeds should be brown, and that will tell us when it's actually ripe. And I think pears are like apples, so you would be able to tell they're ripe by having a little tug, and if it easily comes apart, then it's ripe. Let's have a taste. Oh, I love it. It is still a bit sour, obviously, because it's not ripe, but the seeds have formed, which shows it's maturing well. Maybe in a month or so, maybe in September, it should be ready. So this is me trying to find out, obviously, when it's ready to pick. But this is still absolutely edible, despite it not being fully mature. I'm not going to waste this branch, and I'm going to enjoy it. Now, what have I done to look after it? Because it's quite a small tree, as you can see. It's just pretty much my height, so just under 5'11". I have just given it feed and mulch every year. So I'll show you what the base looks like. Unfortunately, I've got a bit of a situation here. I've got blackberry growing next to it. I've also got a butternut squash on the trellis. So there's a lot of things happening here. But I thought to maximize my space on this border. I've also got an apple tree that has fruited. This is a 3rd season. So last year was the 2nd season. This is the apple tree. Lots of fruit. It's also a green one from an organic stock. But I have another apple. This one fruited crazy last year. Everything was covered. And this year is gone dormant. That is absolutely normal. Apparently that is normal for apples. So sometimes maybe pears could do that as well. They fruit a lot the first year. And I think the stress makes them not fruit so much the next year, especially when they're young. So I'm thinking, because I let a lot, I tried to thin them out though, but there were not a lot. Like, as you can see, I hope this camera is getting it. There wasn't a lot of fruit on each branch, but yeah, that branch was obviously carrying a lot. It was hidden there, I couldn't tell. So I try to thin them out so that it's not over, weight and doesn't snap like it's done now. So I think that's one thing I've done this year with this apple tree. I'm not talking about apples today, but I'll just show you. I try to reduce them to about, let's say, 2 fruits per branch, like you can see there. Just basically not to let it be too heavy. And like the one over there, there's that one there, behind there. It's just one because it's a tiny branch. And some of them, I literally took them out. So they're looking good. They're looking really, really, really good at this stage. And the pears as well, but they're just not quite ready. So hopefully next month, I will hopefully do a video showing you how I preserve it, long-term storage. It's not a huge amount, but obviously I don't want to just mash it up. I want to enjoy these fruits in the middle of winter, and if I can store them for up to 3 months, that would be a big bonus. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll show you what the root or the base looks like, and just see the name. Beth are made in organically produced. It is of pear, so you don't necessarily have to have this variety, but I love this one. It's not too sweet. I did a bit of research then, but guys, it's 5 years ago. I can't remember exactly what I wanted. I just wanted something that wasn't too big. It will bush out nicely and also fit in my border. And I got a pear tree. So the things I would encourage you to do if you want to have fruit trees, especially like pears and apples, is be patient with them. Some of them take a little longer than others, and you need a few of them. If in hindsight, or in the future, I'll probably get another tree. I have a blackcurrant bush here, I have my blackberries, and I also have strawberries, but I would love to have one more pear tree. So I have 2 varieties, okay? Patience is key. A few years it needs, but then eventually you get there and you can enjoy your pears. So thank you for watching. I hope this helps you know when and how long it takes to wait for it, and also when to pick them. It's definitely not ripe. You have to keep checking them, touching them, but it's not quite there yet. So I think a month or so we should be ready to pick them. Anyway, thank you. If you've enjoyed the video, give us a thumbs up. Until next time, see you in another video. Bye.